Did you know that Sam Neill, yes, the Jurassic Park legend, didn't just outrun raptors? He also lent his voice to video games and narrated Emmy-nominated documentaries, like The Range is Wild. Hey everyone, Emma here, and I'm feeling totally inspired today. All right, let's get into it. Sam Neill was a New Zealand actor whose screen life ran for nearly 5 decades, from early TV in the 70s through prestige series and big franchise films into the 2020s. He was a total chameleon, slipping between drama, sci-fi, horror, and family films. You know him as Dr. Alan Grant in Jurassic Park, but he also lit up the piano. On TV, he went full power broker in The Tudors, which is a historical drama about the court of Henry VIII, and got fierce in Peaky Blinders, a British gangster saga set after World War I. So, picture this. I once dared myself to take an acting class. And not the cute one with improv games. I mean, a serious scene study where people cry on cue. I walked in terrified. Big yikes. Everyone looked seasoned. I felt like a tourist who took a wrong turn at Confidence Street. The teacher, a total theater purist, think eyebrow raised and scarf drama, hands me a role that is so not my lane, a stoic, repressed character with layers. My brain said, this is a no-go. I wanted my usual sass, but it hit me that Sam Neill spent his career doing the opposite of safe. He could be a haunted scientist in Event Horizon, which is a sci-fi horror film, then pivot to tender and toxic power in The Piano, a period drama. If he can zigzag like that, I can try one scene, right? First run, I tanked it. Like mid, with a capital M. I was wooden, overthinking every line. But the second time, I slowed down, found the interior voice, and suddenly the scene breathed. It clicked. Versatility is a muscle. And that's Sam's secret sauce. He showed us how a career survives trends by bending, not breaking. By the end, I wasn't just acting. I was like, okay, versatility. Yes, queen. Quick primer before we spill the rest of the tea. Sam Neill was born in the late 40s and started on screen in the early 70s in New Zealand. His feature breakthrough came with Sleeping Dogs in the late 70s. Then the 80s got spicy with roles like Omen 3, where he literally played the adult Antichrist. The 90s turned him global. Jurassic Park in 1993 made him the planet's favorite paleontologist. And that same year, he did The Piano, which is that haunting period film everyone studies in film class. He kept flipping lanes through the 2000s and 2010s with prestige TV like The Tudors and Peaky Blinders. He even carried late career leads in The 12, a legal drama from the early 2020s, and Apples Never Fall, a limited series in 2024. Now, the roles that stamped him into pop culture DNA. Dr. Alan Grant in Jurassic Park, obviously. He returned for Jurassic Park 3 in the early 2000s and Jurassic World Dominion in 2022. That's almost 30 years with one character. That's not just nostalgia, that's longevity marketing genius. And low-key, he was our guide voice too. He narrated New Zealand, Earth's Mythical Islands in 2016, which snagged him a Primetime Emmy nomination for narration, and continued narrating and hosting documentaries like The Pacific in the Wake of Captain Cook with Sam Neill in 2018. Awards check, because receipts matter. He won an ACTA Award. That's Australia's top film and TV honor for Evil Angels in the late 80s. He scored career totals like 3 Golden Globe nominations, 2 Primetime Emmy nominations, and a BAFTA television nod. That's not a one-hit wonder. That's decades of you did that. And the man could play power like it was cologne. Cardinal Wolsey in The Tudors, the ultimate operator. Major Campbell in Peaky Blinders, all cold steel. He also embodied real figures. Thomas Jefferson in Sally Hemings' An American Scandal, Lord Carnarvon in Tutankhamun, João Havelange in United Passions, that FIFA story that had people debating. The through line is authority with moral shadows, and he wore it like a tailored suit. Here's a fun curveball. He was credited under a different name, John Dermott, in the 1989 film Shadow of China. Random, a little mysterious, and totally memorable. And the range flex of all time, from the Antichrist in Omen 3 to Merlin in the 1998 miniseries Merlin, which got him Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. Devil to wizard, not me, but me. Big question time. How much did voice acting and narration carry his legacy forward? My take? Massively. He wasn't just Dr. Grant in theaters, he was Dr. Grant in your games, too. That includes Lego Jurassic World using archive audio, and fresh voice roles in Jurassic World Evolution in 2018 and Evolution 2 in 2021. Kids and gamers met him in a controller world, then found the movies later. Smart pipeline. He also did family animation like Legend of the Guardians in 2010, Daisy Quokka in 2021, and Scary Girl in 2023. Plus, he voiced Tommy Brock in the Peter Rabbit films, while also acting on screen as Mr. McGregor in 2018. That's a doubleheader. Parents happy, kids obsessed. Narration-wise, the man's voice had gravitas. New Zealand, Earth's mythical islands, got that Emmy nod. Then, in 2024, he narrated T-Rex, keeping that science meets story groove alive. The voice work made him evergreen. Voices don't age on camera, honey. And honestly, hearing him explain the natural world gave the same cozy authority as Dr. Grant, without the dinosaur chase. Cultural fingerprints everywhere. He popped onto The Simpsons in the mid-90s, which, if you somehow don't know, is the long-running animated sitcom that's basically Hollywood's yearbook. Then he turned up in the Marvel Universe with those Odin actor cameos in Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder. Those are superhero films, and he played an actor playing a god, which is deliciously meta. He also did Rick and Morty in 2019, the sci-fi cartoon that lives to roast everything. That's the playful side of a serious actor. It kept him relevant with new generations. Zoom out with me. Sam Neill wasn't just one character or one country's star. He worked across New Zealand, Australia, the UK, and the US. That's passports and paychecks in 4 markets. He passed in 2026 at 78, but his slate was still rolling. There were even 2 projects set for posthumous release in 2027. That's the definition of a life in motion. The lesson for the rest of us: diversify your roles, your mediums, your markets. Stay curious. Reinvent boldly. Okay, pause. This next part is everything. Next time, I want to dig into another actor who bends genres like taffy and never gets stuck in one lane. Clues only. Acclaimed in both indies and blockbusters. Place your bets. So, that's the tea, folks. Remember, stay versatile and slay your own stage. Later.